What up? What is good, everybody? Welcome back to the ACS Universe Daily Show. It's Tuesday. Couple more days, and I'll be spending my weekend pretty much at the movies, right? You know what I'm saying? Got a couple of fire ones coming out this week. Actually, I tell you that I'm seeing. Well, I told y'all yesterday. I'm seeing Oppenheimer on Thursday, right? Possibly giving like a sort of a probably I might drop a review. Like I might go live when I get home. It's going to be way later than normal, but I might drop a little something. If that's not possible, then I'll probably come on Friday, do a little short something, because this is the Friday I normally take off from streaming and shit to hang out with the fam or whatever. But I might drop a little video or something, just give you my initial thoughts on Oppenheimer and things of that nature. And plus, I'll probably tweet it out as well. So not talk about that. And then this weekend, so I told you Saturday, taking the wife, we're going to see Barbie. It's our anniversary, so shit's gonna be fire, man. Shit is gonna be fire. Let me get my stuff started, bro. Let me get it started, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, welcome to the Daily Show. Appreciate y'all showing up, man. It is. Let's talk about a couple things today. Obviously, there's some new stuff with Barbie. Some people have seen it, have some thoughts. Right. I think tomorrow I'll fuck with the Oppenheimer thoughts, man. As we move into Barbenheimer weekend, bro. National holiday was what I'm proclaiming it right now, right? Barbenheimer is a national holiday. So every year, the third weekend in July is Barbenheimer weekend. Fuck it. Let's go. Let me get my music started. You know, it's hot outside. Got to play it with it. I have to find something, a song that I really enjoy for when it starts getting cold and it's winter time and I'm doing this. So right now, where your boy be standing outside, just standing, straight on, like the emoji guy, sweating. It's just fucking hot. It's just hot. I'm in here about to start sweating now. I can feel the heat building up. My AC is on and it's just not doing its job, bro. It's not doing its job. But anyway, like I said, I'll talk about some Barbie reviews that have been out there. You know what I'm saying? A couple of them. Obviously, the SAG-AFTRA strike. There's a couple of new developments. Something came out today that I was trying to read it at work. Read most of it. I was like, this is disgusting behavior by the studios. Fucking disgusting. It's the 15-year anniversary of The Dark Knight. Yes, y'all. Yes. Interesting story to tell y'all about how I saw it, because I was in Iraq when this movie came out. So there's that. On my first deployment. I was on my first deployment when this movie came out. And that was a long one too. My first deployment was 15 months, bro. 15 months in Iraq, homies. That's I don't even want to think about it. But anyway, I'll talk about that movie because there's a lot of things about it that we'll get to that when we get to it. All right. Like I said, the Barbie reviews, that right there, the SAG-AFTRA strike, and we'll talk about The Dark Knight, amongst other things. Obviously, a lot of stuff that I saw today that pops up, it is, all over the place when it comes to topics and subjects. So there it is. All right, this is gonna be one of them days. All right, what up, Nerd Coaster Nostra? How all is well? Don't make them like make them like Dark Knight. No, I mean, The Dark Knight's still fire, but there's some things that take me out of it years later. But it's still dope. Or else I wouldn't be talking about it if I didn't like it. So there's that. The Wife's in the House was good, lovely. Say y'all. We can talk about these. See, can't even. And then here's this. You relax in the chat. Relax. It says 111 here in Phoenix today. Bruh, move. Yeah, damn. Let me tell you. Well, it's not. Iraq is a bit hotter than that. I'll tell you that. Iraq was 111 at 1 a.m. So there you go. Y'all relax. What's up, nerds? Hey, what's good, Hassan, man? What's good, bro? Appreciate you stopping through the Daily Show, man. Like I said, a couple topics to talk about, among other things. Yeah, no, it is. I mean, look, man. And it changed things, too. It really did. It changed a lot of things when it came to the superhero movie genre, as far as how serious people took it when that thing. Yeah. Where he at, man? Where Joey at, man? See? slipping, man. Missing on it. World's finest. Look, there he is. He right there. He right there. But he ain't here though. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit! A few days of 123, bruh. I'd be deceased, man. Deceased if that shit happened. But anyway, let's see. Let me get my banner started. Let me get my stuff. I was running late, because of the Dark Knight. I have a Dark Knight shirt, and I was looking for it. Haven't worn it in quite some time. I couldn't find it, and I looked up and I was like, "Fuck, the show starts in like 2 minutes. I gotta run." So like, it was I was trying to get that together and like kind of rushing or whatever, and it wasn't able to find it. So yeah, that's just so. Let's throw up the scroller. Let's throw the scroller up. All right. Let's see what else is in the house. Indeed you are. Indeed you are. Hold on. All right, there you go. Hey, man. The three Nutsketeers, bro. Oh, shit. You see this shit, man? See this shit? They call us Nutsketeers now. All right, so anyway, y'all know how I always start the show, for sure. What stuff I saw today.
What the hell is that?
That's so fucking dumb. All right, anyway, let's go. Let's start it up. Let me get it up. First thing that I'm seeing right now is just literally just uh-oh. I'm getting some flickering. Let me mess with it a bit. Y'all. Let me see if it improves. If not, it did, and it did. There we go. 157 days till Rebel Moon, y'all. 157 days till Rebel Moon hits Netflix. Now, if we get that theatrical release, maybe they drop that shit a week early, and here we are, right? So 157 days till Rebel Moon. Thought that was incredible. Rebel Moon Countdown. Probably follow them folks, man. Let me follow Rebel Moon Countdown. If they dropping it like that, right? 157 days. They're probably gonna drop something every day until it comes out, right? Yeah. Okay. There we go. I talked about this yesterday. Of course, it's still absolutely incredible. It's still absolutely incredible. So anyway, let's move on. PlayStation fans, I saw this. I saw it over the weekend. Somebody said still waiting on my PS4 to grow into a PS5. Bruh, you gonna be waiting forever. I just thought this was a nice little thread here of all the PlayStations that have come out thus far. You have the original PlayStation, right? You know what I'm saying? You got the PlayStation 2, had that one as well, right? PlayStation 3 had that one in several iterations because they made it smaller up. You know, when they shrink the size of the PlayStations after it's been out a couple of years. Had that, right? And then the PlayStation 4. Let me tell you something. And I always, thank heavens, I still have an original PS4 that came out release date. Never had not one fucking problem with it. So I still have that exact looking console. Didn't get the slim. Didn't have to move on to nothing, nothing like that. Got the exact same one. And then obviously I have a PS5. So it is that, right? So I do like this. It brings back the memories. Look at the back of the original PlayStation. Look what it had on there. Those AVI cables, bruh. None of that HDMI shit. Bing. Let's move on. Warner Brothers execs consider delaying Blue. Real quick. I have to bring this down. Because I tell you guys all the time, if I'm wrong about something, I will come out and I'm wrong, right? So apparently, I was talking yesterday about Zack Snyder's Justice League being removed from certain streaming services. Apparently, it has not been removed from streaming services. Okay. I'm just making sure I'm telling you, it has not been removed. I think there were some issues with some of the Europe HBO Max or Max. Damn it, I keep saying HBO. Some of the Europe Max stuff going on where it wasn't available at some point in time, and the trailer getting removed. It's for copyright reasons apparently, because we had that problem before. Shortly after it came out, it was removed because of copyright reasons when it comes to the song Hallelujah. I think the estate, I can't remember the guy sings his name, but apparently the estate, they sound a bit, this to me, and I have no facts to back this up. This is just me guessing. They look like they're getting a bit greedy. Every so often they're like, okay, pay us some more for using Hallelujah. And they're like, okay, nah, we ain't doing that because no. So That's what I see from it. I don't understand how you can license somebody to use a song in a trailer, and every so often they have to take it down because of those licensing things. They probably want some more money from you. Probably. That's what I would guess. They're like getting a little greedy, and they're like, okay, we can go pay that. So whatever. But the other two Zack Snyder Justice League trailers are still on the YouTube channel. So yeah, I was flipping out a bit about it yesterday, but like I said, when I find out that I am wrong, I will admit to you that I am wrong. Your boy eating crow right now. So there's that. You driving? All right, homie. All right, homie. Bell Trade was good, homie. Was good. Appreciate you stopping through the Daily Show. Appreciate it as well. But anyway, Warner Brothers execs considered delaying Blue Beetle to next year, but have ultimately decided against it. Why the fuck would you do that? Why would you delay it? They've already screwed up their slate this year so far when it comes to content and where it falls in the timeline that it doesn't matter. You might as well just go ahead and put it out there. Like I said, I still have hope for Blue Beetle because I think it looks good, and I'm hoping that people will, in other words, a week or two before this movie comes out, I feel way differently than a week or two before The Flash came out, right? I feel way differently about this movie than that one. This is one that hasn't had fucking 1,000 iterations, 1,000 different directors, a whole bunch of shit going on behind the scenes where they can't make up their fucking mind of what they want to do. This is just old goddamn Blue Beetle, bro. It's old goddamn, it's Zolo, man. Let's let's be real when it comes to this. So I'm glad they didn't delay it. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I can't wait to see it. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see. Oh, here we go. Rokon was good, homie. Appreciate you stopping through the Daily Show, homie. Appreciate it. Always appreciate everybody stopping through. So yeah, they considered delaying Blue Beetle. This came out literally some of this news I talk about early, like in the first couple of minutes of the Daily Show is shit that came out yesterday. And I don't see it until right after I'm done with yesterday's Daily Show. So then I was like, oh, look at this. Oh, I need to, I'll talk about this tomorrow. Might be a little bit old. Hey, man. Hey, when people tell me they watch my shit while they working out, bruh, that's an honor. That's an honor. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for sure. For sure. Yeah, man. I saw that video too, man, of Zolo talking about how he can't promote the film, even though he low-key promoted it. Good on you, Zolo. I see what you do. I see you out there, bruh. It sucks, but you know what? I think in these times, I think look, I'm just hoping for it. I think that it's going to be good. I have a feeling that I'm going to enjoy it. Now, I haven't seen it yet, obviously, so that remains to be seen. But going into it, I feel better about this one than another movie I just mentioned, just a little bit ago. So there's that. But anyway, Warner Brothers was going to push it back. So let's move. Bing! Across the Spider-Verse, y'all, releasing on digital August 8th per Amazon. So again, apparently on Amazon, it says that, you can pre-order it, and on August 8th, it'll be available for, digital sort of, $20 to own it, probably $4.99 to rent the thing, things of that nature. Yes, we will. I've been waiting for this. Attack, ready to go. There you go. Can't wait to watch one of the best comic movies. It's still so high on my list of comic movies. It's really high on the list of movies I've seen this year. I can't wait to see it again. I cannot wait to fucking watch this incredible film again. So, yeah, let's fucking go. So that's dope. That's good news. Let's move on. All right, let's move into this. I don't think I want to talk about this shit. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Christopher Nolan, studios now look at a screenplay as a series of events and say this is the essence of what the film is. That's completely at odds with how cinema developed as a pure audiovisual experience, but it's a very popular fallacy. I feel you, Chris. I feel you, man. I feel you. It's very hard as filmmakers and as writers to bring your screenplay to a studio and have them sort of try to visualize what you're trying to the story you're trying to tell to approve your movie to get made, right? They don't look at it like that anymore. They look at it as fucking dollar signs. That's all they fucking worry about. So I'm going to talk about that later in the show when it gets to that damn strike, bro. Bro, the stuff that came out today about the strike, homies, woo! These motherfuckers is extra grimy. But yes, this is real talk from Chris Nolan, man. Chris Nolan. So let's see. Killian Murphy says Oppenheimer was filmed in an unbelievably quick 57 days, bro. Let me tell you something. That's fast. That's fast considering, you know, when movies start filming and stuff, you get news of that and all of these things. 57 days? But I have no doubt that I'm going to, you know, absolutely love this movie. I told you I'm seeing it. A little upset at how late I have to go see it on Thursday, but you know what? I'm getting to see it, so you know what? I might as well not even complain because I'm totally fucking excited for Oppenheimer, and I can't fucking wait to see it. So there's that, man. There's that. Timothée Chalamet had to swim in a vat of hot chocolate for Wonka, man. Y'all excited about that? Is that shit, was it filmed? Was it going to be on screen or whatever? I don't give a damn. Wonka's going to be fire, I think. From the trailer, Timothée Chalamet is an absolutely fabulous actor. And the movie looked good. It just looked good. It looked good. It looked like he embraced it. Yo, no, it is. I agree. But I think the director's name is what's going to get this movie that fucking initial stacks. And if people like the movie, they'll come back. Which, you know, that's a thing too when it comes to people coming back to see it again. If they feel like they missed something or whatever, it could, because it is long and it is a drama. So I like those kind of movies, right? I like watching like things that have happened in history sort of reproduced on film so we can see exactly how things took place. The reason why I love Air so much, why, you know, Saving Private Ryan, all those kind of movies I am a big fucking fan of. So I'm sure I'm going to like it, but yes. Swimming hot chocolate, yeah, you wouldn't do it. Hey, man, you got to do what you got to do for the movie, man. If that's a scene in the movie, I'm sure that wasn't an audition point, bro. Jump in that hot chocolate, homie. Let's see how you do in that. I don't think that's suitable. I think it's probably a scene in the movie. So there you go. Risky movie. I think it'll be all right. So let's move on. The Last of Us Season 2's production timeline clarified amid writers and actors strikes for fair play. Jesus Christ, relax, bro. The Last of Us showrunner Craig Mazin clarifies Season 2's production timeline with both actors and writers now striking for fair pay. HBO's adaptation of the popular post-apocalyptic video game starring Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey as Joel and Ellie have received It's a success. People love the fucking show. It's incredible. It's incredible, right? Let's see. It has 24 Emmy nominations. The showrunner says he finished writing the first episode of Season 2 before the writer's strike started and has been brain writing ever since. However, early into the actor strike, Mazin said there's still a possibility the second season is ready for its 2025 premiere. Read his full comments below. All right, check this out. So we know what the whole season is. I was actually able to get it right and submit the first episode right before the deadline hit. So now I'm just walking around kind of brain writing. Page on responses. Okay, wait. Anyway, so now I'm just walking around kind of brain writing, I guess, which I don't think is scabbing. I take walks and I think through scenes because when the bell rings and this is over, because the companies have finally come to their senses, I'm going to basically shoot myself out of a cannon because we really want to try and get this show on the air when it's supposed to be on the air. Thank you. We had a little more flexibility, I think, than normally, but just because we had to wait a little bit longer anyway to line up production with the weather. A lot of what we do is outside, and so we had a schedule that really hadn't been immediately impacted. But we're getting pretty close. We can't keep our original start dates forever, obviously. If the strikes go much longer, we will inevitably will have to push that. All right, bro. Chill. Well, everybody wants to get back to work. I think everybody that's actually doing the work, including the network people who are with us on the ground, I think everybody just wants to get this solved, and so fingers crossed. So he's just giving an update on The Last of Us Season 2. Here's that. And let's move on. This is insane, okay? This is ridiculous. The Rock will earn $50 million for a movie that I heard that they had some test screenings and it was not received well. 50. Let me tell you something. I watched a trailer for a movie that looks absolutely fucking outstanding yesterday, and that movie costs $87 million. This is over half that. For a dude to be in a movie, man, get the fuck. This is the highest upfront payment any actor has received for one single role. Now, look, you guys know me, right? Amongst all the funny, chill, I knew I was going to say it. Amidst the facts that I just sort of favor the dude, right? And I like his work ethic and things of that nature. But I've been very critical of the way he's handled his place in Hollywood over the past 3 years. because I think he got to a point where he thought he was bigger than the actual things that he was actually starring in. And so now he had to sort of come back to earth when it came to Black Adam and how that shit was received and how he just got pushed out the way, which who knows if he'll ever be back with that shit. Who knows, right? But I think he had to swallow some pride. This though, 50 bro, who getting that? Who getting that, man? For one movie? Who getting 50? Nobody. What the fuck is this shit, man? See? That shit. So while we sit here and when I'm going to talk about when it comes to the strike, these executives, and I talked about it, been talking about it all weekend, all past couple weeks when it comes to the writers and now the actors striking, people just being greedy, take this money. Like, okay, he's actually doing something. It's not like an executive who's making all that money. 50 million, bro? 50. Now, if this comes with, and look, I might not know everything. It could come with details that are like, it's part of a 3-picture deal. This is all he makes for the 3 movies, things of that nature. Maybe. But if this is one movie, no, you know what? Matter of fact, let me click on it. Let me read this article because a lot of times I skim through them and stuff like that. Burning questions on Hollywood summer for me. Oh, see, this some SAG shit, bro. This some SAG stuff. Oh, try Puck for free. I ain't starting to try. Y'all get out of here. So you ain't gonna be able to hear about it. So we got to look at this at face value. The Rock earns it just, but you know what? If it was for 3 movies, it would say Red One trilogy, or he signs a deal for Red One and consecutive movies. This says $50 million for one fucking movie. That's ridiculous. That's insane ridiculous. And if that's what he asked, I can understand saying, yo, Rock, we got to get you in this movie, man. I mean, we'll give you 50. Fuck it, 50. He's like, okay, I ain't turn down 50. But if he asked for that, bro, who the fuck you think you is, man? You already rich beyond rich, man. Why the fuck would you ask the studio? That's Netflix. Pay you $50 million for one. Bro, let me relax, man. Let me relax, man. Yeah, see, here we go. 50 mil is ridiculous. The Bezos cash you get. Yeah. Oh, is it Amazon? $50 million. What do they think? They kidnapped Chelsea Clinton? Yes, 50 million, bro. For one. Let me do something real quick. Hold up. I'm going to show you something. Hold up. All right. No, it hasn't. I think it comes out. It's a Christmas movie. It's a Christmas movie where he plays like one of Santa Claus's soldiers or some shit like that. Some shit. Bro, check this out. If you can see it, I'm sorry if you can't. Let me zoom it in. Let me see it. According to a report by The Sun, Tom Cruise had earned around $100 million, approximately, from previous Mission Impossible. I don't know what that means. RS-822. From previous Mission Impossible. So for 6 movies, he earned $100 million. He charged $12 to $14 million for the 7th, for Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. 12 to 14. And Tom Cruise is a real motherfucking actor. Right? 12 to 4. Let me make sure I'm on point because Tom is finished first big payday on fancy cars like him. He says Tom Cruise was. I'm trying to find. Oh yeah, it did get off to a rough start. It's going to make his money. Nah, bruh. Let me tell you something. Hold up. Let me bring this guy. So, let's see. He probably made him $100 million before he was thrown into obscurity. Steve Gutenberg probably, hey, maybe. Hey, but see, back in them days, man, that shit was like, yeah. And guess what those movies were doing? Let me tell you something, man. The Rock deserves his paper, does he? Because if you charging, let me do this. Let me find out how much he got paid for Black Adam. Let me find out how much The Rock got paid for Black Adam to flop. Tell me how much. If he got paid $35, $40 million for that movie, Here we go. Here we go. The Rock made $22.5 million, bruh, for Black Adam. $25.5 million, 22.5. You got my mans here for movies that actually make money. All his movies make money. Tom Cruise's, all his movies fucking make money. They might not all hit $1 billion, but they all make money. Tell me the difference, bruh. Tell me the difference, okay? And look, I'm a Rock fan, man. Y'all know me, man. I am a fan of the Rocks, but sometimes dude gets ridiculous, man. He gets ridiculous, and I think he finds himself to be bigger than the projects that he works on, and you are not. That's one thing about Tom Cruise, man. I'll say this. I already pulled up video. Just signing the autographs. Come on, bro. This dude is probably the biggest movie star in the world, Tom Cruise. And this is what he's charging for his movie. 12 to 14 million, right? Yes, it is, right? And he did, I think he got a big check for this one, Noah. For Top Gun, he asked for a lot of money for that because he was coming back to do a movie that who knows if it was going to be successful or not. I'm sure he was confident it was. And the movie's absolutely incredible because, you know, it just is. But let's hold on. Let me see if I can find. It says, whoa, Tom Cruise charged this much? It says the 7-part franchise took a massive opening box office in the film collected members. Tom Cruise, who is considered one of the most bankable stars in Hollywood, has earned a whopping amount from MI7. Let's see. You gonna tell me the amount, or you gonna make me scroll through all this dumb shit? It is doing quite well at the box office. Let's see. The Mission Impossible star, Mission Impossible. The budget was $190 million, which would include his salary. However, the budget for Mission Impossible Part 1 was a lot more. Okay, so the budget was $290 million. Tom Cruise. Okay, so he earned $100 million. Let's see, approximately on 20 from the previous movie, the 7th part. He charged 12 to 14 million. So there you go. The same thing I just read. The same shit I just saw, bruh. And these are movies that hit in theaters. That movie that I just showed with The Rock, that movie won't be in movie theaters, bruh. Where is it at? Red One is a Netflix movie, right? Red One is a Netflix Christmas movie or whatever. So, yeah, he did. And guess what? Guess how much those movies made? They made $1 billion a piece, bruh. With the second one making like $2 billion, I believe. The creator costs 80. People gonna keep putting this out there. They're gonna keep the creator. If the creator comes out and it's met with critical and fan appraise, like a viewer appraisal, and people love the creator, they're gonna go back to the fact that this movie costs $86 million. The Rock was paid $50 for one movie. Just him. Not the budget for the special effects or what they paid the other actors or anything else. He was paid over half the budget of and the creator. If you haven't seen the trailer, I watched it yesterday on the show. That movie looks absolutely fucking incredible. Okay, it just looks incredible, man. So here's that. Say Tom Cruise aware he's getting paid more than most of his peers from that time, but he's also aware old actors' value goes down over time. Despite his recent hits, Cruise is aware he's 60. Yes, so that's why he ain't out there talking about give me 50 mil, bruh. Because you know what? He is very, very important to the Mission Impossible franchise. So if they were going to move forward with more movies, Tom Cruise could probably say, pay me 40 million or I ain't doing another one. And they would pay it because he is very important to that franchise. Think about that for a second. Think about that. Tom Cruise, who knows they're not going to go on with this fucking franchise if he decides not to come back. If he could demand whatever he wants. I think if he demanded 100 million to do a movie, that's probably a bit fucking ridiculous. But he probably can demand certain amounts and they pay that. But he ain't. 12 to 14 million. And you see this shit. This movie better fucking, I'm telling you, I better watch that movie and my shoes and socks and drawers and everything on my body better blow off about how fire the movie is. Because if it doesn't, bruh. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Like look, I am a fan of his, but this right here is absolutely fucking ridiculous. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. Let's move on. We talked about that for too long. We're 30 minutes on right now. Stuff I saw today. Here goes some more. All right, let's move on. Let's move to hold up. Where's it at? Let's see. Hold up. Oops. I forgot to do this. All right, let's pull this up, man. Let's pull this up, right? Barbie first reaction. So I got the homie Shiraz right here. Put his little thing out there. He says, Barbie is one of the best films of 2023, right? It's deconstruction and love letter to the icon with great set pieces, choreography, and style. It's a deconstruction. Greta Gerwig, fire, continues to show why she's one of the best directors working today. Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling shine. Full review tomorrow. And obviously they got to see the movie yesterday or whatever. Nice little screen and stuff. So there you go. I'm excited. I'm excited to see it because I've always told you guys I've been so interested in seeing how they're going to take this figure, this, and it's not the same as like Transformers or G.I. Joe or anything like that because they had like cartoons come out and stuff, and it's just like Barbie has had cartoons and things of that nature, but nothing like a real plot line that's amassed seasons of a show or something like that. So I was very, very curious. I was like, you're going to make a movie out of Barbie. How are you going to do that? And from what I've heard so far, Greta killed that shit. So I am looking forward to seeing it this weekend for sure. For surezies. Let's see. Mr. Anthony's underwear better blow off. Bro, dude, everything I have on when I'm watching that movie better just disappear from my body. That's how fire that movie better be for The Rock to be getting paid $50 million to do it. Let's see. He's a huge investor. U.S. is huge, but isn't close to being. Yeah, exactly. Let's get to the Barbie room. Meg, yeah, she driving, y'all. She might be back before I get done. Big actress taking the goal with the. Yeah, bro, like with the executives I talked about yesterday. That's a lot, man. Yeah, I remember that. I can't even remember what the premise of that story was going to be. So there. Mine probably will not as well. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that right now. But anyway, there you go. That's Shiraz's first thing. Let's see. Hold on, let me bring this back down real quick. Barbie first reaction. Let me see something. Let's look at this. We're going to look at a couple reviews. Damn, that's bad. I was about to look at a review I had pulled up. Oh. All right, so I can't get the review I wanted to pull up. All right, anyway, let's see. Barbie and Ken are having the time of their lives in the color. Okay, that's the description of the movie. So, what I've seen most of the, let's see, Christian, don't take your daughter to Barbie. Oh. Let's pull this one up real quick. Let's read a little bit. What? Bruh. Your boy got to take a detour when he gets off work tomorrow. That's what I just found out. All right. All right. Anyway, Barbie first race. All right. Let me pause that. It says, Christian movie review site warns you're Christian. See, one family film, it says, warn, don't take your daughter to Barbie. Movie guide titles explaining that the movie allegedly forgets its core audience of families and children by catering to nostalgic adults and pushing lesbian. Okay, I'm not even gonna read that one. I thought it was gonna be this is gonna be one of those. People talking about they're gonna be woke when they watch it. All right, I'm done. I ain't gonna do no more of those. I'll wait till this weekend to see people who actually wouldn't fucking watch the movie, man. Oh shit! What? All right. Oh, okay. Moving ahead of myself real quick. But speaking of Barbie, let's check out this little behind the scenes featurette that they got today, that they dropped. You know what I'm saying? Check out this little featurette. I haven't watched this yet, so I am eager to see what they're talking about. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, man. Take a look.
Barbie is a film about being human, about becoming human. Greta was the first person and the only person we went to because I love her as a writer, as a director.
Could you just hold on for 1 second?
I knew that she would be doing something that feels relevant and current.
Amazing. Great. I love that one.
She's an incredibly generous, brilliant person.
Greta's enthusiasm is just completely contagious.
3, 2, 1.
Here, let us show you.
Yes, that's great. I feel like we've always used dolls as a way to kind of understand ourselves through play. I thought, well, wouldn't it be wonderful if she was allowed to be like us and to be flawed and messy and not have to be perfectly perfect?
I'm fine. A-okay.
Greta's the best.
That's great.
She's an incredible director. I think she's an auteur.
I don't understand how a person has that clear of a vision for every single detail of the movie.
Greta's sense of humor and intelligence and warmth and heart is in everything.
Greta described a script as human emotion expressed through dolls, and it was exactly that.
I wanted to paint in big, beautiful, broad strokes and build this crazy world and have it be funny and real and relatable. And I just want people to feel joyful. Barbie!
Y'all go. Seeing it on Saturday. Y'all will have a y'all will be getting a review from your boy, like literally fucking probably Monday Daily Show. Monday's Daily Show. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to the music, bro. Oh, relax, Lewis. Okay. Zack Snyder. Yep. Let me. Oh, hold up. Let me find that one too. I did have that one ready to go for real, for sure. Hold up. Let me find it. Somebody, everybody who's seen Barbie thus far and posted about it, there's people asking them about that joke. They want to know if there is a joke towards the Snyder community, and people are wanting to know how grimy it is, if it is indeed grimy. And look. I find it to be people wanting to find a reason to hate on Barbie because I've never seen this much attention paid to a joke in a movie, right? And I just find it to be I would say the concern about it from people is like, I think people are knowing that this movie's going to probably make a lot of money this weekend and they don't want their boy disrespected, but also at the same time, some people are trying to find any reason they can to fucking clap on Barbie because it's a Warner Brothers movie, right? So, here's what I've seen. This sums it up. This is the only person I've seen's reaction to the joke, but here's something, right? It says, yes, Barbie directly references Zack Snyder and his Justice League. No, it isn't distasteful nor unfunny. It's actually very funny. It's a great joke, and the audience went pretty crazy for it. So there you have it. I'm not going to pull up a whole bunch of people. There's other replies to it. It was like, yo, it's not even bad. It's like literally like, oh, and you just move on. Like it's not that bad. Yeah, see, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. There you go. Oh, so the Harley Quinn show gave us that shirt, bro. Yeah, I think it's gonna land. From what I've seen people say, it's and some people just didn't. It wasn't that they didn't think it was funny. They were just like I just said. They were like, oh, good one, and just moved on. Like it's not bad. So there we have that. I hope that puts that to bed, and people can sort of now be like, okay, just calm down, y'all. Okay, calm down. We do understand that Warner Brothers is pushing this movie out. We do understand that, and we do understand that yes, there is a joke that's about the Snyder Cut, Zack Snyder. Okay, to calm down. All right, calm down. From what I've heard and from what you see here, it's not that bad. Okay, it's not that bad. I mean, and then, look, this is coming from somebody who, like, if it was bad, I would have to say if it was a disgusting joke or something that was like you really didn't have to do that. Then I would say it. Like, I have no problem doing it. Just the same way earlier, I didn't have a problem admitting I was wrong yesterday about what I was saying about Zack Snyder Justice League being pulled from streaming services. So there's a good. So anyway, that's Barbie. That's the joke. I think I think we'll be fine with the joke. This tweet did come up, and I think this is actually pretty fucking good tweet from this dude, right? Yo, yeah, I feel you on this. Look. Let's be clear here, y'all. We're in for a great weekend of cinema. I haven't remembered days like this at the movies in years, man. In years. You got two movies that are coming out that are totally opposite ends of the spectrum that both stand. Like I pulled up the traction yesterday. It's looking like Oppenheimer is going to do 50 million, Barbie maybe 115 million, something like that. That's to be expected, right? Look at the two brands. One of them is a brand that's been around for fucking 70 years or 80 years. Is it 80? Barbie been around for long. Anyway, in Oppenheimer, obviously the dude was a real guy, but we all know the difference in these two movies, the appeal, the audiences. I mean, but I do think that the fact that what they've done here, and neither studio moving the movies off this date, is give us something that we ain't had in a while, bro. And that's a big old weekend at the box office. So I'm thinking that the total box office for both movies, for two movies in one weekend, is probably going to be pretty high. It's probably might break some records, man. Who the fuck knows? Who knows? But this is going to be good for us. Barbenheimer is going to be good for the people who like to watch movies like myself, like you guys. So fucking, if you can, go see both this weekend. If you can't, I understand totally. Go see one, whatever you can do. But I think that this little form of friendly competition is going to be it'd be different it'd be different if it was like two Mattel, like Barbie versus another like action figures sort of movie. Then you'd be like, okay, whoa, what are you doing? But it's there at the total two ends of the spectrum. You got one that's fucking literally gonna blow your fucking mind, right? It's about a movie where you know, the atomic bomb. You got another one which is probably gonna blow your mind because you're not gonna be expecting it to be as good as it is. You know what I'm saying? So there we go with that. I can't wait. Oh, dope, dude. See, I ain't gonna be able to see it in the 70, bruh. Maybe if it stays in theaters long enough and I can find one where I might have time to sort of try. I don't have one close, man. That's the thing. He said, yeah, it's been a summer. Yeah, it has. A sound for Spidey and Mission Impossible. So yes, it's a good. I hope, this is my hope, that both those movies combined for at least 210 million domestically at the box office weekend. Maybe that'd be fire. That'd be dope. Worldwide, who the fuck knows, right? But I am very happy about the way this has played out. I remember months ago when that shit first came. Oh, they're going the same weekend. Oh, somebody gonna have to move. And I think Oppenheimer originally was supposed to move, and they were like, "Nah, so let's do this thing, right?" And from two separate studios too, man. That's the fire thing about it. They like the friendly competition. So let's go. So I'm gonna bring up this tweet real quick before I move on. So this dude, DB, was out. He says, I want to say something to all the folks with wise-ass comments about films and TV sucking or being derivative, right? This is dope. Almost every single writer I know has original idea. Projects that they're passionate about. It's the studios. The studios that decide to give you remake after remake. The studios choose sequels. The studios push IPs down your throats. You're complaining about to the wrong people. Tell the studios you want originality. I don't think you'll get an abundance of it. They don't listen to what we want any fucking way, or else we won't be in the position we're in now. But he's right. He's right. People want to get mad. Don't get mad at the writers and the creators for this kind of stuff. It's the studios that are like, yo, let's make 7,000 Star Wars movies. Let's writers be wanting fresh ideas out there. So, I mean, yeah. So I just wanted to bring that up because I thought that was interesting, very interesting. All right, y'all. Oh, where we at? All right. I'm just gonna read a couple of these because I've already super run long. Bruh, this is longer than yesterday's show, and I was like, yo. So SAG just released all the deal points in the AMPTP's responses. Oh my fucking God, yes. So I'm gonna read a couple of these. One of these it says, look, new media revenue sharing. Cast share in the revenue generated when their performances are exhibited on streaming platforms. This would allow cast to share in the success. So basically, they're saying, let me see if I can. Damn it. You can't. It says they're saying whenever streaming shows are successful, give us a little piece. Guess what this AMTP said? Rejected. Literally rejected that shit. Like, nah, we ain't giving you none. Even though they're responsible for the success of said shows, we ain't gonna give you none of the fucking money, right? Let's see. It says increase the minimum payments for performers working Schedule F, which was intended for star performers who have more negotiating power, but since the rates have not increased in decades, it now sometimes results in those performers earning less than Schedule C, which guarantees a minimum weekly rate and additional payments like weekly overtime. Proposed small increases that do not solve the problem. Rejected the portion related to ensuring a minimum weekly rate. Rejected. Again, rejected. Right? Let's see. Dancers should receive an additional compensation when they. Let's see. Relocation allowance. Drop the rules that television series regulars who travel to other states or countries for their work thereby become residents who are not entitled to reimbursement for housing and other expenses. Increase the relocation allowance to sufficient levels. Offered inadequate fixed stipends that bear no relationship to the actual cost of spending months away from home to work on television. So basically these motherfuckers, right? With this one is like, you have to travel to Italy for 3 months to film a movie. Since you're there for 3 months, they want to say you're a resident of Italy, so we don't pay you. So in other words, the way stipends work like this is when my job sends me somewhere, they give me a per diem, they give me money and things of that nature for having to be at that place. They probably provide lodging in the form of a hotel room and things of that nature. They pay me for that shit though, because I'm not a resident of said state, so they pay me when they have to send me somewhere. They saying, nah, bruh, we go. It says, drop the rules that television series regulars who travel to other states or countries for their work thereby become. They don't become residents. They're Americans. They come back home afterwards. What the fuck? So to avoid paying them a per diem, to avoid paying them for living in another country and sort of having to. They don't want to pay them for that, right? But you're asking them to go there for 4 months to shoot movies and shit, right? Let's go back. Let's read a couple more because I was just going to read a couple, but this shit is insanely fucking ridiculous. Let's see. Proposed reasonableness. I'm trying to remember some of the points I saw that were fucking absolutely disgusting. It says propose reasonable rules and expectations for self-taped auditions that alleviate some of the burden and costs of casting that have shifted to members. For example, establish a minimum turnaround time for self-taped auditions for adults and minors, excluding weekends and holidays. Disclose if an offer is out or the role has already been cast at the same time taped auditions are requested. That's limit the number of pages for a first call. Self-taped auditions. Tentatively agree to some but not all necessary regulations, but only on the honor system as they have refused any enforcement mechanism. All right. Counter with the LSA said performers should not be required to pay for access to employment opportunities, nor provided preferential treatment in exchange for fees to a casting platform. Counter with an approach that will not stop the unlawful practice of requiring many performers to pay for. Bro, you have to pay to get interviewed, basically. Imagine going to a job interview and you're like, you got, did you bring a money order for $17.90? You didn't? Peace out, homie. Paying for interviews, bro. How? It says counter with an approach that will not stop the unlawful practice of requiring many performers to pay for access to jobs, bro. Pay. Indeed, a free app, a free thing that everybody gets on for jobs is very popular because it finds you work, right? What if Indeed charged you? I don't know if there's a tier there that probably does charge, but imagine just being charged to look for jobs, bro. If you're looking for jobs, you probably can't afford to pay the charge, right? So there's this shit. Shirk responsibility for their use of third-party casting platforms and propose disingenuous solutions that allow for preferential treatment for performers who pay more. So in other words, if you pay, you got a better opportunity, a better chance to get the fucking gig. If you don't pay, they ain't even gonna look at your damn audition tapes. What the fuck, right? Let's keep moving. Request a discussion. Geographic discrimination. Requested a discussion with relevant casting personnel regarding geographic discrimination in casting, whereby actors outside of New York and Los Angeles are offered lesser terms for the same role. Rejected. Late payment. Increased liquidated damages due to the unacceptable trend of egregiously late payments. Rejected. Though they admit that their companies consistently pay late, they have stated that they still will not pay on time, even with increased penalties. What the fuck? What is happening here? Bro, think about this now. From companies that are making millions upon millions of dollars. Man, Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now. I will tell you this in very clarity. And you guys, this is I have this retweeted out there. It's on my page if you want to read the rest of this. I'll edit a link to this in the bottom of this description for you to read the entire thread. It's very, very long. But bruh. Hold on. So they know they paying y'all late. They know they paying the actors late, bruh. And they ain't gonna do nothing about it. They're like, oh, we know. We don't care. Bruh. Man, this thread. So if you want to find this thread, obviously I retweeted it, quote tweeted, and things of that nature earlier today. And so you can, it's out there. You know, so you can get more things because I'm running way low. Let's see. This is. Oh, hold up. I think I talked about this a bit yesterday. Tom Cruise was present at the negotiating session in June between the studios and SAG-AFTRA, where he urged studios to hear out SAG's concerns about AI and stunt performers. Obviously, they didn't listen. They don't give a fuck, man. Even with the probably the most popular and the dude with the loudest voice in Hollywood right now, Tom Cruise, they ain't listening. They don't give a fuck. They want to keep making $200 million a year or wherever, or over a span of years to do nothing. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, be clear right now. I can't remember the last time I was like, yo, I need to go see that movie. Why? Oh, you're a big fan of Tom Cruise? Nah, bruh. I'm a fan of Bob Iger. Like, no. Yo, did you go see that? Yeah, man, I got to see that. I got to see The Flash. Why, man? Because I'm a big fan of David Zaslav, bro. No, that's not the way that shit works. Do you understand what I'm saying? I go to the movie to see the stars. I go because of the directors. I go because the writers are fire. I go to see good special effects, all of which have nothing to fucking do with the people at the top who are cashing fucking checks for fucking just twiddling their thumbs. That's what they're doing. Yes, thank you. He did. Yo, John, what's good, homie? What's up, bro? Just going off about these motherfuckers. Just not paying our people, paying the actors. Like I said, that list I brought up the other day of all of these execs that made all of this money over the past 5 years. I didn't go see not one movie that they produced or were over for them. I went and saw it for the people involved who actually made the fucking movie. Bro, it's so stupid, man. It's so dumb. These people, holy shit. Jesus Christ, man. It's so bad, dude. It is so bad. It's so bad. All right, I gotta it's time to wrap this thing up. Hold up. And so the main topic, and I'll get to it because I got a little story to tell y'all about this. Hold on, let me get this pulled up. Where's it at? Shit. Hold up. Oops. All right, here we go. The Dark. If y'all want to see, I got my trilogy box set. I got this like it literally released in 2012. I think, yeah, 2012. It came out the December after The Dark Knight Rises came out. I bought this trilogy. Obviously, there's probably some better ones out there, but this one's pretty cool. It has a little book in there with some stuff. They came with it and things of that nature. Now, look, I'll give y'all real quick before I get into the story of how my first time seeing this glorious movie. Right? I think for the most part, the Dark Knight trilogy has aged pretty well. The first one, obviously, yes. Batman Begins is absolutely mind-blowingly fucking fire. The Dark Knight is too. There's still some issues that I have with it as we go on. The Dark Knight Rises, I have a lot of problems with that one. One of the main ones being Air. Oh, it's the only movie that the cast and crew got the highest payment. Bruh, I mean, that movie's fire. That movie's incredible. It says it helps that Ben and Matt Ben and Matt were struggling writers and never forgot where they came from. That's right, Rokan. That's right. It says, Tom, the fucking studios don't care about the actors and writers because they don't. No, they don't. They don't. All they do is sign the checks and think because I signed 10 checks, I should make the total sum of the 10 checks, I guess. But anyway, when it comes to Dark Knight Rises, I have a lot of issues with that movie. I think number one being the lack of blood. Like once you realize there's no blood in the Dark Knight Rises, it fucked the movie up for me. Like the literal scene where I can't remember Matthew Modine's character gets shot at the end in his suit, his dress blues. He gets shot and you're like, oh, and then they zoom in on his body. No bullet holes. I'm like, bro, he ain't dead. Get up, fool. You didn't get shot. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no blood in that movie whatsoever. There's a little bit in the Dark Knight and there's some in Batman Begins, but so I think it just depends on how you want to look at it. Some of the stuff I think in the movies, obviously, it's been decades or whatever, or close to it for the Batman Begins or whatever. But when it comes to the Dark Knight, and I was gonna watch the trailer, one of the trailers for the Dark Knight on here, but I'm so afraid of Warner Brothers clapping my shit down for watching a fucking Dark Knight trailer. You know what? I might. You know what? I might. And I got my McFarlane figure. If you guys didn't know, McFarlane Toys put out a series of Dark Knight trilogy figures. The detail of this is absolutely fucking incredible, y'all. It is fucking dope. Oh, come on, man. Don't be blurry. Oh. Anyway, the detail's dope. I like this figure. So Spider-Man Rises is a very beautiful, shifty movie with very shitty. It's a very beautiful, shitty movie with Vero logic. Batman equal. Yeah, it's. Put the figure up. I did. What you talking about? Let's see it again. What's that? Oh. Anyway, be a rebel, ACS. No, I'm just saying, like the Dark Knight Rises does not hold up as well as the other two movies by far. A lot of people weren't a fan of Bane in that movie. I still like what they did with Tom Hardy and Bane. I like that. It was realistic and stuff like that. But what? Yeah, man, I don't know what do you mean? What? But anyway, so let me tell y'all, man. The Dark Knight came out in 2000. Was it 8? Yeah, I'm tripping. It's 15 years. Yeah, 2000. So anyway, lame Bane. I like Bane. I still like him. I thought it was dope. I wish they would release his figure from McFarlane Toys is a builder figure, so you got to like buy the whole set. And I didn't want the whole set. I do want that Joker figure though. That shit's fire. But yeah, 2012. So yeah, that's right. I'm tripping. Wait, what? You talking about the Dark Knight Rises came out in 2012? No, I'm talking about the Dark Knight. The Dark Knight. That's what the 15-year anniversary we're talking about is. But anyway, the movie came out and I was deployed. It was my first deployment. I was in Iraq. My longest one that I had was 15 months over there. And when the movie came out, the only way we could see movies over there is bootleg copies, right? Motherfuckers in the theater with a camera. Some of them were great. Saw some good copies of shit, but that's the only way we could see them, right? I think nowadays, if you're deployed, there's theaters over there that should give you good copies of shit. But at the time, that's it. So I'm gonna tell you right now, your boys and his fellow soldiers, we all watch bootlegs like a motherfucker. That's the only way we could see the movies. That's the only way. Because we were in a fucking war zone. So yeah. So when it came out, I remember me and my boy McCadney, right? Shouts out McCadney, was my roommate, and we had guard in the morning. Probably about 4 a.m., I think it was, or something like that. So it was about 9, 10 o'clock, which was normally time we lay down, because like guard's a long-ass fucking shift for 12 hours, and you're just out there in that heat and everything. And of course, this movie came out in July, and I was just talking about the heat earlier in Iraq, bro. That shit was like, it's hot. It's hot. At 1 a.m., it's fucking 110 degrees, right? So we have a copy of it, and we say, yo, let's just throw this in. We'll watch it. You know, we'll go to sleep and whatever. We'll watch the rest tomorrow. No. The movie was so fire. When it was done, and we were like, God damn, we're only going to get 4 hours of sleep. We were like, we didn't care. Everything. The attention to detail. The portrayal of the Joker by Heath Ledger. Oh, my goodness. So fire, bro. Like, And the way the movie looked, I still get chills every time I hear Gordon at the end of the movie when he says, a protector, a dark knight, and talk about he's not the hero we need. All of that kind of shit, right? Was dope. Harvey Dent wasn't even necessary in the movie, but he was a welcome addition. Like that movie could have been fire without Harvey Dent, or without Two-Face. It could have had Harvey Dent. He'd be Two-Face in the next movie. Still dope. It was a welcome addition. Some of the stuff is kind of shaky with the movie. I know when Harvey was out there killing people and he like put the seatbelt on and he killed old dude when the car flipped. I was like, okay, what? But I thought I always get chills when Joker theme started. Yeah, the Joker scene. You know what? Matter of fact, I don't even give a damn. Give me 2 seconds, bro. Give me 2 seconds. If they bounce me from this, y'all know I went out in a blaze of motherfucking glory. Because I do want to see that. Hold up now. Let's just watch this. This is what is called literally a stroke of genius, right? Hold up. I'm getting it pulled up. All right, let me get the music. Let me hit the music. Bing. All right, y'all ready? This is let me take this down so we can get a good old shot of it. So this is one of my favorite. Obviously, this scene is where I think people's like, okay, that is the Joker right there. Let's go. Bro, imagine going to hang out with your homies, but you got to get checked first for weapons and shit, right?
What the hell is this?
Look at Lau, punk ass bitch. Lau bounced with their money.
Aware one of our deposits was stolen. A relatively small amount, 68 million.
Who's stupid enough to steal from us?
Two-bit whack job. Wears a cheap purple suit and makeup.
Two-bit whack job, bro?
The problem is our money being tracked by the cops.
Thanks to Mr. Maroney's well-placed sources, we know that police have indeed identified our banks using marked bills and are planning to seize your funds today.
Yeah, Lewis, I was in the army, bro.
DA has put all my competitors out of business. I'm your only option.
So what do you propose?
Moving all deposits to one secure location. Not a bank.
Where then?
No one can know but me. If the police were to gain
Look
leverage,
at Michael J. White, the original Spawn, homie.
everyone's money would be at stake.
What stop them getting to you?
I go to Hong Kong, far from dense jurisdiction, and the Chinese will not extradite one of their own.
How soon can you move the money?
I already have. For obvious reasons, I couldn't wait for your permission. Rest assured, your money is safe.
Bruh. I love it, man.
My jokes were bad.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't have my boy here pull your head off.
How about a magic trick? I'm gonna make this pencil disappear. It's gone.
Bro, he was so mad.
You ought to know you bought it.
Shit. I want to hear proposition.
Let's wind the clocks back a year. These cops and lawyers wouldn't dare cross.
He did. That's right. Beat it video.
I mean, what happened? Your balls drop off? You see, a guy like me,
freak.
A guy like
It's a gangster's laugh, bro. What?
I know why you choose to have your little group therapy sessions in broad daylight. I know why you're afraid to go out at night. The Batman. See, Batman has shown Gotham your true colors, unfortunately.
Bruh.
Dent, he's just the beginning. And as for the television's so-called plan, Batman has no jurisdiction. He'll find him and make him squeal. I know the squealers when I see them.
What do you propose?
It's simple.
Yo, Loud cut that TV out because he's like, damn, he done called me out, bro.
If it's so simple, why haven't you done it already?
If you're good at something, never do it for free.
How much you want?
Half.
You're crazy. I'm not. No, I'm not. If we don't deal with this now, soon, little Gamble here won't be able to get a nickel for his grandma.
Enough from the clown.
Let's
Bruh.
blow this out of proportion.
You think you could steal from us and just walk away?
Yeah.
I'm putting the word out. 500 grand for this clown dead. $1 million alive, so I can teach him some manners first.
All right, so listen, why don't you give me a call when you want to start taking things a little more seriously? Here's my card.
Bruh. Let me tell you something, man. Great fucking scene. Great scene. Great scene. Great scene. They didn't bounce me, did it? Am I still live? Am I still live? Hopefully, maybe. I was going to watch the trailer, but that shit has like scores and everything. I thought that scene would be pretty quiet. So hopefully I'm still live and on here or whatever. But anyway, yo, that's the show, man. I did want to bring up one more thing real quick. One thing real quick from it says The Dark Knight was the first feature film to be shot using IMAX cameras. It caused some unforeseen problems. The cameras were large and noisy, and so sound would spill onto the scene. At the time, there were few IMAX cameras in the world. They broke one, making... Oh, they cut it off? Okay. These motherfuckers. Tell me when it's back on. See? No, I see it. I see it now. Is it back on yet? No. All right, y'all. So whenever I come back, man, are you serious? See, it's only Warner Brothers. That's the only one who ever does that shit. Fucking punk bitches. No, I didn't. Yo, you know how much stuff I done watched about? I watched a 5-minute Oppenheimer fucking featurette the other day. 5 minutes. That was way longer than that scene. And fucking they didn't bounce my shit. No, they don't. Warner Brothers does not like people to advertise their stuff because that's free advertisement for a movie that's not even in movie theaters anymore. Like literally, that's just bringing more attention to your movie. Somebody put L YouTube. That's they caught an L. They're losers. Oh. Is it still not back up yet? Refresh it. What the fuck?
Hold on, no, it still says streaming. Wait, there it goes. No,
oh, I'm back. Yo. Y'all heard me. My wife was in here like letting me know when the fucking stream was back up. So you back? Yeah, I'm back. Appreciate it. All right. So no, I'm about to go ahead and bounce anyway. These son of a bitches, right? Like you said, they don't love it. They don't like free promotion. It's free fucking promotion for a movie that's out of theaters, out of people's minds right now. Don't you? I'm bringing attention back to it. Oh man, it's only ever Warner Brothers, dog. I watched a 5-minute thing from Oppenheimer a few days ago on my channel last week. Didn't get bounced not one fucking time. A few minutes of a clip from Warner Brothers, and they bounce you. Fucking bitch motherfuckers, man. Man, wow. Man, these motherfuckers suck, dude. Golly, it doesn't make any damn sense. Doesn't make any sense. But anyway, I'm back. So let me real quick before I go, I did want to bring this up. It says The Dark Knight was the first feature film to be shot using IMAX cameras, right? It caused some unforeseen problems. The cameras were large and noisy, and so the sound would spill into the scene. At the time, there were few IMAX cameras in the world, and they broke one making the film. So there you have it. Obviously, that gives it a fucking great opening shot where it zooms into that window and it blows out and all of that kind of shit right there. So, yeah, The Dark Knight's fire, man. It's fire. It's fire. And of course, right here, look at a couple images. See why I didn't want to watch the trailer? I figured I was good because they got me. Son of a bitches, man. God damn. I can't believe it, man. Well, I ain't gonna say I can't believe it, but literally promoting your product. Anyway, 15 years ago, The Dark Knight released. I like all of this, these good shots, nice shots. I like this shot was dope. Obviously, the beginning of this movie was fire. I remember that I wasn't able to see the when he released the opening of the movie in IMAX like months before the movie came out. Let's see. And then obviously you got this scene right here. So there's that. Just want to bring that up. This is the longest ACS Universe daily show by far. Literally an hour and 12 minutes this is going on. But I did get to talk about one of my movies that I like. Thanks to everybody who came through. Thanks to everybody who joined. Obviously, I appreciate the support. Just watching and supporting. If you want to be, add some extra support, there's a link down below to the Patreon. You can join for as little as $1 a month. Get some exclusive shit. Like uncut scenes of the greatest scenes of all time and things of that nature. So I appreciate y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Obviously, got to see what in front screen. Yo, appreciate you. Hey, appreciate you, Super Hand, man. Appreciate it, man. As always, man. Appreciate y'all jumping through, man. Netflix cut William off of Tadum. What? Yeah, because Universal doesn't care. The Dark Knight's template was the film Heat, aka the film Heat is fire. Heat is fire. Something else you said earlier. I'm gonna let's see. I already talked about the Heat comparison, man. Let the recipes. So let me do it. All right, so yeah. Anyway, I appreciate y'all coming. Hopefully, I see y'all back here tomorrow. Same time, 5:40 p.m. Eastern time. The Daily Show. Like I said, appreciate y'all. Peace.